Welcome and thank you for joining on this demonstration video. My name is Ella. During this video, we will describe how you can configure taxes, discounts, modifiers, and how you can manage customers using Loyverse. Let's start with taxes. To configure your taxes, you need to go to the back office that you can open via any browser. Once you go to the back office, you have to open the settings section and go to the taxes menu. From here, you can configure and add your tax. When you first create your Loyverse account, there will be no tax created for you. To add a new tax, you need to click on the Add Tax button, write the name of the tax that you have in your country, the tax rate, choose the type of tax which can be included in the price or added to the price, and you can decide how you want or to which items you want to apply this tax. You can apply the tax to all new items that will be added after this tax is configured. You can apply the tax to all existing items that you have already added in your account, or you can apply the tax to all new and existing items. Or you can choose the fourth option, none, meaning that you will need to activate or disable the tax manually for each item that you will create. I will choose to apply the tax to all new and existing items. If you have multiple stores, you can decide in which store you want to apply the tax. In my case, I will choose all stores. I will click on the button Save to save these changes. Now that the tax is saved, the tax will be applied automatically to all items that you have added in your account. If we go to check this in the item list and we open any random item that we have, by scrolling down, we will see this section in the item card, taxes, and we see that the tax that we added is already applied and activated for this item. The taxes that you have configured will display in the receipt for the customer. So if we make a sale, it will show, as you see the ticket being created, it will show the services that we are adding to the ticket, and also it says tax included. So in case, and it is the VAT tax. So if we charge and this ticket and we print a receipt for the customer, the tax will appear in the printed receipt. We can see this in the receipt menu. Like you see that the receipt will show the total and will show the included tax and the cash and the change. This is how the tax looks like in the printed receipt if the tax is included in the price. But as we mentioned, we can have also tax that is added to the price. So let's try to create such tax and to see what is the difference and how it looks like in the receipt. So let's add another tax. Let's say tax 2. And we will indicate the tax rate again 20%. We will choose added to the price, apply to all new and existing items, and click the button Save to save the changes. Now, if we go to the POS application, the items and services that we have added now have two taxes applied to them, but we can manually disable one of these taxes. So we will disable VAT and keep only the added to the price tax. So in this case, it will show us the tax under the total. So if we charge and see how the receipt looks like, we will notice that in this case, if the tax is added to the price, then we will see the subtotal in the receipt, we'll see the value of the tax, and then we will see the total. Now, Loyverse for the taxes will generate a report in the back office in the report section, where you will be able to see all your taxable sales, non-taxable sales, and your total net sales. And you will be, if you have more than one tax, you will be able to see a breakdown of this tax. This report is for the selected period in the filter. So the system will by default select like a month, but you can choose between whatever like date you want to see. Like you can use the default periods that the system offers for you to select, or you can also choose using the calendar. You can choose the start and the start date and the end date, and click on the button down to see all the taxes, the report about your taxes for this week, for example. This report can be exported, and you can open the exported report in Excel or Google Sheets. So this is about the taxes. Now we will move to the discounts. How you can configure and apply discounts in Loyverse. You can configure discounts directly from the Loyverse back office or from the Loyverse POS app. In the back office, in the items section, there is this menu called discounts, and from here you can add discounts. You can set up a name for your discount. Let's say, for example, loyal customer, and you can set up if the discount will be a percentage or amount. If it is percentage, then you indicate the value, that will be like 20%, or if it is amount, then this will be $20 discount. Discounts in Loyverse can also have restricted access, meaning that if you add employees in your account, you can manage their access rights and indicate who from your employees will be able to apply such discount. Of course, if you have multiple stores, then you can decide in which store the discount will be available for use. And you can click on the Save button. Now, as I mentioned, we have two types of discount: percentage discount and amount discount. The difference between them is that percentage discount can be applied to specific items in the ticket, meanwhile or to the whole ticket. Meanwhile, the amount discount can be applied only to the whole ticket. Now let's see how this works in the POS. So if we want to create a ticket for a customer and we will add some items to the ticket, and I want to apply a discount only to this service form, so I can tap on this item and I can see here the discount. And if you noticed, I have configured 3 discounts in my account, but here appears only one, and here it's only the percentage discount. So the amount discounts do not appear because we cannot apply amount discount to a specific item in the ticket. So I will activate this discount and click on the button Save. So now in my ticket that has 3 items, only one of them has the discount, and the discount amount will appear here as well. So I can charge and close this receipt. If I want to apply a discount to the whole ticket, then I will have to enter some items in the ticket, and I will find the discounts under this all item button. There is this menu called discount. So I see here all the discounts that I have configured in my account, and I see here the amount discount and also the percentage discount. So I can apply one of them, and this, if we click on the discount name to see, it will say that it is this discount is applied to the all items. Discounts can also have open value, meaning that we can create a discount and we can leave the value empty. For example, I will put a random name and choose a percentage type of discount. I will leave the value empty, and I will make it with restricted access and click on the button Save. Now what happens if we leave this value empty? So now if I add items to the ticket, some random items, and I want to apply this discount with open value, the system will request me to enter the amount, like in this case the percentage, because it was configured as a percentage discount at the moment of the sale. So I can add, for example, 20% and click OK, and the discount is applied. So this is useful in case that you offer discounts with different rate for different customers. So click on the button Charge and we can finish the sale. For the discounts in the back office, you have also a report where you can see which discounts were applied in a specific period of time that you can select in the filters. You can see the name of the discounts, how many times it was applied, and what was the amount discounted. And then this information, as all other reports in Loyverse, can be exported, and you can open it in Excel, in Google Sheets, or any other software that you might use to elaborate your reports. Let's move on to modifiers. Now, modifiers are a set of options that you can apply to your products or services that you have added in your Loyverse account. Modifiers are configured from the back office in the modifier menu. So you can add, like you can create modifiers first. Let's say, for example, for the car wash. So maybe you offer different types of car wash, or maybe the customer can choose what they want. For example, let's say hand exterior wash. And you can put a value, like how much do you charge if they choose this option. And we can choose, for example, a rubber mat wash. So maybe not all customers desire to have these services, and so they can choose whatever they need for their car. Like vacuum, we can put, for example, $4. Let's say dashboard polish. And you can indicate the price. Or tire polish, for example, let's say. So you can write all the possibilities or all the options that the customer can choose between. And then you click on the button save, and this modifier is saved. Now, to use a modifier, you need to connect it with an item. If I want to use this modifier for my car wash, so I need to go to the item list and find the item where which I want to use this modifier, let's say car wash. So I can then scroll down in the item card. Now when we configure modifiers, it will appear a new section for the modifiers, and here it will be listed all the modifiers that we have configured in our account, and I can apply the modifier that I want to use with this item, now car wash, and I click on the button save. Now let's see how this looks like in the POS application. So if I try to make a sale of an item that has modifier, like car wash in this case, so if I choose car wash, first of all, this item also has variants, so I will see the list of variants and I need to select one of them, and here I see the modifiers. So customer might want to can choose, for example, hand exterior wash, vacuum, and tire polish. So maybe he does not need this rubber mat wash or dashboard polish. So you can choose these three that are needed and the customer requires, and click on the button save, and these modifier options will appear here in the ticket, and also the price that they have will be added to the price of to the main price of the car wash service. So in this way we can charge and finish the sale. Now for the modifiers, you can see a specific report in the back office in the report section, where you will be able to see like which modifiers were applied and used during this period of time. So you will see the main option or the modifier with the total quantity sold, and then you will see for each option that this modifier has how many times it was applied and what was the gross sale generated based on the price that these options have. And again, this report can be exported and you can save it locally in your device. Now let's speak about customer management in Loyverse. So Loyverse offers you to have a customer list, and these customers you can, when you add a customer, you can add like their name, you can add their email, which will help you to send the receipt easier to the customer without having to write the email manually at the moment of the sale. You can write the phone number of this customer if maybe you need to send receipts by WhatsApp, which is one of our add-on services. You can put the address of the customer if it is needed for you, and also the customer code. So if you have loyalty cards and you want to identify customers using this barcode that is inbuilt, that is printed in the loyalty card, you can write a customer code that you and also you can put any notes maybe that will help you to have a better relationship with customer, to know something more about them, and click on the button save. So this customer is added. In the back office, the system will display for you some information about your customers, such as when was their first visit, their last visit, their total number of visits, their total spend, and their point balance, based on the receipts that have been assigned to these customers. Now, how to assign a receipt to a customer? When you make a sale in the POS application, let's add some items to the ticket. And there is this plus customer icon, so I can add a customer to the ticket, and I will add this John Smith. So I see the details of his profile, I can add to ticket, and I can charge. After this first receipt that is related to this customer is charged, if we go back to the back office and sync, because the application syncs with the back office in real time, we will see that for this customer it will show his first visit, and the last visit is the same, and also the total number of visits and his total spend, and the point balance. Now, what is point balance? Loyverse has an inbuilt loyalty program that you can offer to your customers. You can give your customers bonus points for every purchase that they make in your business. Like in the settings, there is a menu loyalty where you can configure your loyalty program, which is configured very easily by just indicating a percentage that you want to give your customers as bonus point from the total of the receipt. For example, in my case, I have set up 2%, but you can set up whatever percentage from 0.01 to 99.99%. After you indicate this percentage and click on the button Save, the loyalty program is configured, and your customers will earn bonus point for every sale that they will make. Now, if we go back again to our POS application, if I create a ticket and add again this customer, for example John now has 1.18 points available from his first purchase. Now these points of course will accumulate after each sale, and we can use this point to give customers discount. In this dialog window that you are viewing, there is this option redeem points. So if I click on it, I can redeem these points that John has. The system will suggest the maximum of points that can be redeemed, which is his total points, because the total of the receipt for the moment is higher. So I can give him these points, or I can write manually like how many points I want to give as discount. Now each point is equal to $1 or €1 or whatever currency you have in your country, and this is applied like this. And if I charge and finish the sale, of course the customer will earn again new points from this new purchase, and I can either send a receipt by email or print a physical receipt. And by clicking on the new sale, we are back to the main sales screen. In this dialog window where you can add a customer to the ticket, there is also this option of view purchases, so you can very easily view all the sales or all the tickets that are related with this customer. And in the back office as well, if you want to find sales that are related with a specific customer, in the report section in the receipt, you can search by the name of the customer. And you can see all the receipts that belong to him. In the same way, in the POS application, in the receipt list, you can also from here search receipt based on the using the name of the customer. As I mentioned, you can send receipt to your customer by email. You can also print a physical receipt, and also in case that you want to send a receipt by WhatsApp, Loyverse has this add-on called integration, and in our app marketplace we have an app called Digital Receipt by BJack, that you can use to send receipts to WhatsApp to your customers. In the same way, if you want to send marketing emails to your customers, we have this application in our marketplace called Sync Apps, where you can that you can use for marketing purposes. This is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you in the next videos.